I'm going to show you an interesting machine today. This is a CFG Industrial QH12R. The R means it has a rattle. This is just a cute little 1-ton machine, just a basic little machine, but I've not seen one of these before. I've not had a chance to play with one of these before. So I am currently in Edmond, Oklahoma at Red Stag Auctions, and the auctioneer, he has allowed me to come out today with nobody here and give you a tour of some of the machines. So thanks to Eric at Red Stag for allowing me to show you guys some of these, because I don't know if this thing's any good. I've never operated before. I've never sat in this and operated it. So I'm going to play with it today, and you and I are going to take a look at it and see if this is something you want for your property, see if it's something that you want to bid on, or maybe you see one on Facebook Marketplace and you want one. So go to the link in the description. You can see this auction. It's held on equipbid.com, and let's jump into this and do a little deep dive. Starting down at the bottom, you've got just a standard track design, nothing crazy. It's got 2 rollers in the middle, and then inside here you've got a mechanical tensioner to do your track tension. This one got scratched up a little bit in shipping, it looks like. No big deal, doesn't affect the operation. So this one has the cylinder in front of the boom, so you want to be careful that you don't hit these lines and you don't hit that cylinder, or you're going to have a bad day. It looks like the fit and finish on this is a little crazy. Can you see the it's like welding slag and such? Not a big deal. Paint it over, it's fine. This one does have the holes to put one of the valves on it if you choose to put on a hydraulic thumb, which it does not. It has a manual, just fixed thumb. You can also put your little, I think this is actually where it goes. You put that here, you put a hydraulic thumb on there, and you can buy those hydraulic thumbs here at the auction. They've got a stack of them. So you've just got a standard, looks like 16-inch bucket with just a normal teeth on it. Little grease fittings here. These bottom ones do not have grease fittings. That's interesting. You do have this cylinder on the other side of the boom and this one here. Now you've got the 2 lines to do your thumb or another attachment if you so choose. And then down here, this dozer blade, it does look fairly well reinforced. It looks pretty strong. Your lines are out in the open and they're not protected. So just something to think about if you get one of these. Your hydraulic lines are rubber and they're exposed to the elements. So don't smack those and break them. You do have a little light on here, needs to be tightened a little. On the other side, same track setup. Got a tag on here. This is a rubber track, 180/72/37. This was made in June of 2025. So in the operator station, you've got nice little drive sticks. This is for your dozer blade, and this I believe is for your attachment, which we don't have on there from the factory. It's just your normal standard controls to control the arm and the bucket. And then over here you've got a headlight switch, your ignition, your choke. This is your throttle, and you can see upside down we have 0.2 hours on this machine with a mechanical hour meter. Off to the back you do have a little counterweight. Turn on the fuel level switch before starting the machine. Yep, make sure your gas is on. Here's your little exhaust. And over here, you not only have a cup holder, but you have a phone holder. Don't have an iPhone 16 Pro Max because it will not fit. This one comes with a metal roof. If you're going to put a cover on your machine, these metal roofs, these edges, they tend to catch on them. I've learned through experience. Makes a little bit of noise. And then if you want to open the seat, you've got wing nuts that you can pull out. I'm not going to do it right now. You flip these latches open and you can get to your engine. And there's your Ratto 420cc engine. If you ever needed a new engine, Harbor Freight sells a Predator engine that's a direct bolt into this. This is not really a counterweight, it's hollow. So it has a bumper-ish thing. There's your pump stack of your one pump. Not really a pump stack, is it? You've got your exhaust here, a little bit of rust on it already. It's been sitting outside, and this is the same as my little dumper truckers. It's got self-tappers that hold on this little exhaust tip, but there's a gap here, so the exhaust kind of comes out every which way and doesn't necessarily all go through there. It may, because it's straight through. It may not. That remains to be seen. But that is a big hood that opens all the way up. So if you need to let it cool off, you can actually just unscrew those hinges and let this booger cool down. You can also put some weight back here because it doesn't have any from the factory. There's no cooler, I don't see any filters. This is very basic. Now to get to the fuel, you're gonna have to take out your wing nuts, and that's where you're gonna fill your fuel up, right there. So let's jump in this thing and see how it operates. I do kind of like these latches. My little first 1-ton I had didn't have any way to open the hood like that, so I think that's kind of a nice touch. Climbing into it is super easy. There's mud on the seat. Look at that. I do not feel like getting mud all over my butt today. But for you, I'm gonna get mud on my butt. Okay, let's fire it up. Switch on. Oh, choke. There we go. Throttle up, throttle down. Let's put the blade down. It's a little jerky. Now with that thumb, you can't grab stuff, but if you're gonna go do some digging, you're gonna hit with that thumb before you get to dig. So be mindful of that. You're probably gonna need to dig like this. So it really doesn't seem bad. I have operated jerkier machines than this before. I do like the sticks close together because that's a one-handed operation. Yeah, that's pretty nice. It's not bad. You know, for a cheap little machine, if you need to do just some basic digging, I'm not gonna hate on it. Here's your light. Light off. Super easy to get in and out of. So this is a machine that if you just need a basic little digger, this will do the job for you. It says it's 830 kilograms. Which is 1,829 pounds. So this thing's just under 2,000 pounds. It's just a little under 1 ton. But if you just need some basic stuff, I think this will work for you. With that little thumb, you are going to be able to pick up some logs and some sticks. Not very heavy ones just because of the size of the machine, but you are going to be able to use some of that on your property. Now you can take this 16-inch bucket off, get like a 30-inch grading bucket. You can get like an 8-inch trenching bucket. You do have options for this. And with this here, this auxiliary line, you could put an auger on it or something like that, and you ought to be able to do some pretty decent work with it. So not gonna hate on it. It's not horrible. It's not the best for sure, but at this price point, this might be a good option for you. So thanks again to Red Stag for letting me come out and give you a quick little tour of this. And there's just not much information on these machines right now on the internet. So hopefully I was able to help some of you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for your support.